very harshly say to my young pre-testosterone but trans-identifying self, like, don't do any of this, don't go on T, don't get surgery, don't even change your name, like, just stop.
I lived 8 years as Laura Jensen until I woke up and realized that it was totally insane to live this out.
I 100% feel like I was part of some cruel medical and social experiment.
I've now been living as a woman for 28 years and I fully regret this.
I can't believe this happened. I ruined my life.
Over the past decade, there has been as high as a 4,000% increase in children being referred to so-called gender clinics across the United States. I was one of these children. My name is Chloe Cole, and I am an 18-year-old former transgender child. I transitioned from the age of 12 up until 16 when I realized it all was a lie. My story is cautionary tale. I am female, but from the ages of 12 to 16, I was transitioning from female to male identity. I went on puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones at 13, and I underwent a double mastectomy, or as the euphemism goes, top surgery, at just 15 years old. I went cold turkey off of testosterone and detransitioned at 16 years old because I had several epiphanies. I realized that no matter what I do to myself, the reality is that it will never be possible as a woman to become a man. By medically transitioning, I was degrading my mental and physical health and disrupting my body's natural processes and development. Deep down, I truly did want to be a woman and eventually a mother. I had unresolved trauma and psychiatric issues that made me prone to becoming dysphoric. I realized that as a child, I had been unable to make an adult decision, and because of that decision, I'm not going to be able to have the female experience of breastfeeding my future kids. The state of my fertility is completely unknown. Even if I'm able to conceive, no doctor I've reached out to knows if I'm going to be able to safely carry it to term. No teenager should be faced with the grief of losing entire sex organs while having their development altered permanently.
I have 2 giant scars across my chest that remind me every day that I was butchered by the institutions that we all thought we could trust. I went to my surgeon because I was desperate for answers, and he just told me, "It's fine. That's completely normal. Just put Vaseline over it," which didn't make sense to me, but I thought that because nothing else was working, I might as well try it. That gave me a skin infection. It hasn't healed at all, and the wound, whatever it is actually spreading across my chest. I have no clue what's going on. I have nowhere to turn because I no longer have any trust in Kaiser Permanente, and I can't afford treatment out of pocket. I wish I could have my breasts back, but a reconstruction may be riddled with even more complications, and no matter what, I will never be able to breastfeed my future children.